Hey gang, welcome back to the Dope Black Chick podcast. I'm Kimberly Spider and I'm your host. Today is a little different, guys. I had a scripted show. I had a well thought out theme for today, but today has been heavy. Today has been a lot, right? And um, to be honest with you guys, there is no way I could have completed that show for you guys. I just couldn't. So today we're talking about the importance of transparency, the importance of being real, and how um, we struggle with life and how real that is. And I think we live in a day and time when people need to see real struggle, you know? Um, so let's just dive into it. Let me just tell you guys, I recorded several scripted episodes for tonight with a very well thought out theme. I wanted to talk about alignment. It's something that I had planned to talk about this week. And I really wanted to have this discussion because last week I felt I was in alignment and was really working on being even more so aligned. So I thought I had some tips that I could share. Well, this week has just been a doozy. My husband is sick. Has a chronic illness, and it's just not the easiest thing in the world. Um, so tried to record between going to the ER, between going to hospital visits, between going to doctor visits, running back and forth, to the Walgreens or the CVS, just making sure all the things that you do, right? When a loved one needs you, taking care of my dog, take care of everything else that stops when he is down. In between that, I tried to record the show because I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have the show. I made a commitment that I would do the show every Wednesday. I made that commitment. I am very proud of myself that I've been able to do that since relaunching the podcast. I've dropped a new episode every Wednesday, no matter what, right? So I didn't want to go back on that. But I took like 6 takes, y'all. It wasn't happening. Then I thought, just let it go, Kim. Just, come back next week or release one on Thursday or Friday. But in my head was, no, you made a commitment. You have to honor that commitment, right? So then I turned it on for take 7. And nothing came out but tears. Nothing but tears and just telling you guys everything. And this is take 8 because I don't know if I'm ready to share, to be that vulnerable, right? Which leads me to this episode, which I think is the final result of tonight, right? It leads me to this because I know that what I said in take 7, somebody needs to hear it. I know that what I said in take 7 was real, authentic, and so many people can relate to it. And I know that if I heard an episode, if I heard a podcast episode like take 7 right now, I think it would have helped me, you know? However, I know that we live in an age where once it's out there, right? And I can honestly say I don't know if I wanted my tears to be out there. I just don't know if I want them to be out there forever. you know? And so I think that is why people don't share the way authentically that we need to. So I'm not here to bash you for not authentically sharing the good and the bad, but I am saying that it should be normal, right? It should be normal. And I shouldn't have to feel like I got all this smile. Like if you Google me, you see all this smiling stuff, and then I don't want this stain to be there for the rest of my life, even after I get through it and I'm back to smiling all the time. I don't think that should be our norm. I don't think that should be our norm. I think we should be okay with seeing either or. And we're just in a time where we don't see we have come to behold the successes, the accomplishments, the accolades of our friends and our family, and we've just come to abhor the real life struggles that everyone goes through, right? So we always want to say whose plate is cleaner, you know? Um and it's just sad. It was a realization because I couldn't press publish, right? I just couldn't. And I pride myself on being a dope Black chick that can stand her own, don't care what people say. But all I could think about when I played it back was they're gonna say they're gonna be saying like, how is she in this situation? How can I trust her to empower me anymore? How can she inspire if she's going through? I don't know, but I literally was thinking about what other people would think. And that I didn't want that to be how I'm remembered. Or I don't even want to be, I just don't want a negative aura. But there's nothing negative about what you're going through. It's life. It's life. And I think a lot of the loneliness that I sometimes feel going through this comes from not being able to share it. And maybe one day I'll share episode 7, take 7 with you guys. But I just wasn't vulnerable enough today to do so. So instead, you got this version of take 7. Take 8 is the less weepy version of take 7, and less um you know sharing, I guess. I still share, but just not as in depth as I did in take 7. But I say all this to just, one, let you guys know how committed I am to the Dope Like Tree podcast. 2, I had to reframe what I was saying in take 7 because I still believe what was said in take 7 and how I was sharing is extremely important to the evolution of a dope Black chick, right? You have to be confident enough in yourself at some point to share, your highs and your lows. And this is a low for me. It's a struggle for me. So for that reason, that is why you get a take 8 without my tears. I don't know if I want y'all to see my tears all over YouTube for infinity, but I do want you to know that people cry real tears. I cry real tears. I have real struggles. I know I seek to empower women all the time. And literally the Dope Black Chick podcast is my venting place, is my space to just, think out how I'm feeling for the hope that there's some resolution or revelation that comes from it that empowers myself and then the others. I literally do this for myself and for others. So for that reason, that's why you guys got Take 8. But I just will ask for your prayers and strength, prayers for strength, as you know, my husband and I go through this, and we're praying for good health and um, for his recovery. But yeah, that's the show today, guys. I just hope everyone will take a moment to just embrace your life wherever it is. It doesn't have to be Instagram worthy, but wherever it is, embrace it. Understand that what you're going through is natural, normal. It's real. This is life, right? Um, so it's just not the highlight reel. Until next time, guys, peace and blessings.